receptions in just this game. And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Enough goes to Madison, running right. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. Makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here comes their offense out again. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 35-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a London first down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Now Nix. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Aviators getting their special teams out onto the field. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch made here at the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They've got 1st down from the 31. They're going play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, it explodes. Does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense getting... Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the stick.
Wow, it's free again! And the Raiders get to it!
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Forced out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping the...
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass.
Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders are running them out of the building. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. That finds Burks complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Nix. Wow, it's free again! And he recovers his own mistake. He can keep going here. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They go play action on 1st. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. He has the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Now outruns their offense to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On the move, headed right. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He's on the move. Oh, he's keeping it again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
He's on the move. He calls his own number again. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw, Hooker. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd and 3 now. From the 28. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he loses the football. And the Raiders get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say cheerio from London.